Howdy friends, and welcome back to Toy Box Nostalgia. I'm Douglas. In this video we're going to be tearing open the 2022 Mattel Masterverse Princess of Power Grizzlor. Finally I get to open this. I've been waiting to open it on the channel with you. Here's some crazy stuff out of the way first of all. Masterverse is my favorite toy line, and I've never opened a Masterverse action figure on the channel here yet, so I've decided that 2024 I'm going to invest more time into Masters of the Universe completely. We're still going to do a lot of the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. I have a lot of that, I have a huge pile of that sitting here unboxed, waiting to be unboxed with you all on this channel. Anyways, another cool aspect about this is that we had just opened the Super 7 Club Grayskull Filmation version of Grizzlor, so whenever we tear this open, review it, get a close look at it, we're going to do a nice comparison, hopefully get some good shots of these guys in front of my Fright Zone. I have a really good Fright Zone, by the way. Also, if we take a look at the cross sale, we see Buzz Off. Now here's a little piece of trivia. Does anyone know the relation between Grizzlor and Buzz Off as far as introductions come? Well, apparently Grizzlor was like a kind of like an urban legend or a myth of like this crazy wild beast man that just roamed the woods of Eternia looking for prey at night. And Buzz Off was telling the story, and it turned out that Grizzlor was in fact real. So the cross sale we see Buzz Off. I also have Buzz Off to open really soon with you right here on the channel. I have so much stuff to open with you. If you're new to Toy Box Nostalgia, you'd love to see more content like this show up into your news feed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Truly helps out the channel. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content of this video, and drop a comment below letting me know what you think of the Mattel Masterverse Princess of Power Grizzlor. Just looking at it through the window, I'm impressed. Mattel is so great. The art, the artwork, everything. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I'm going to catch you after this quick break. Here it is, my friends. Let's go ahead and tear right into this beautiful packaging. Take a look at this. This action figure through this massive window looks incredible, does it not? We have a huge Princess of Power logo down here at the bottom. The cardboard is really, really nice matte finish. I love it. Says Grizzlor, says Mattel down here on the bottom right. Masterverse at the top has this really cool pattern up here, which was like in almost all the Masterverse boxes. I remember when they first started this line. 30 points of articulation, very cool. On the side says Grizzlor, hairy henchman of the evil horde. Flipping over to this side, we have a really nice piece of artwork. Flipping over to the back, we have another really nice piece of artwork, which is magnificent. This looks like it's from a horror movie, does it not? Very cool. We have Grizzlor with his massive battle axe here, and you can see his big claws right here. We have a really nice The Evil Horde logo right here. I love that logo. The Evil Horde, if you don't know, is my absolute, hands-down favorite faction from anything Masters of the Universe, including Princess of Power. Taking a look at the cross sale, we see Merman, Grizzlor, Buzz Off, and Faker. I have all of these to open up right here on the channel with you. Says Mattel down here at the bottom left. Taking a look at the bottom, we do have the barcode and a little bit more information about the product and company, and also the IP. There's also a barcode up here at the top right. And these are in fact still available. You may be able to find them like on Big Bad Toy Store or Amazon. So let's go ahead and tear open this packaging, my friends, and free this crazy beast in my room. All right, so we get this really nice castle floor piece right here. My rabbits love castle floor. It's just a piece of cardboard, and it's semi-gloss, more of like a matte finish on the inside where the print is, and on the back is just raw cardboard. And then we have this bubble right here that shows everything that comes with the action figure, including the action figure. So let's go ahead and take this out of the bubble. Here is the action figure, and this is everything that you get in the bubble minus my Nana's scissors. So we have two hands right here. We have a massive battle axe, which looks really cool. And then we have this crossbow right here, which is a very typical Evil Horde looking crossbow. In fact, it looks a lot like the one that came with Hordak. just different colors right here. This is so exciting for me, opening up my very first Masterverse action figure with you. This is awesome. So let's take a look at the action figure's details first. As always, look at that face. Look at that head sculpt. Wow, that is crazy looking. So his hair has a wash. Like there's a black wash inside of the brown hair. And I'm not sure if it's coming up great on film, but in person it looks crazy. It looks like plastic hair. It just looks perfect to me. Look at the back of it like that. We have this nice faux fur covering over him. This just looks awesome. And then we have this crazy looking cross armor right here with a huge, really nice detailed Evil Horde emblem on it. This is crazy. They have sculpted in fur into his arm. Look at that. And into his legs. There's just fur everywhere on this action figure. It looks awesome. Okay, so let's keep going. So he does have this band up here, but it looks like mine might be on like kind of backwards or kind of funky. And I can't seem to turn it around. Might have to take the arm off to get that. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it just needed spun a little bit. This seems like it's like a very rigid rubber. Looks really awesome. He does have this bracer right here, which also feels like a very rigid rubber and does not spin. So I'm guessing it does not come off either. It's not really part of the sculpt. It looks like it's a separate piece, obviously, if you take a look inside there, but it looks like it does not come off. Moving down to the belt, look at that belt. It kind of looks like a bat emblem. And then the loincloth also has a black wash, and it is brown fur, plastic fur on both sides. Looks absolutely phenomenal to me. This looks amazing. And then I want to talk about this in a second, but take a look at these boots, right? Wow, those boots look crazy. There's like bones going around the tops of them. Like who makes the boots in Etheria, man? They're doing a great job, right? So take a look at the emblems right here from the Evil Horde. So much detail, and we do see that they are in fact like regular boots with heels. So not sure how he's chasing prey through woods with boots like this, but somehow he is. Maybe he's just that good. His nails are painted black. Very cool. Looks like mine has a blemish right there on his middle finger. Take a look, see? Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of a blemish there, but that's okay. I could definitely hit that up with a piece of black paint. But yeah, look at his eyes. His eyes are straight up yellow, and he's got like those fangs right there. Huge eyebrow ridge, like the biggest one I think I've ever seen on a Grizzlor action figure. So as far as details go, very, very happy with the action figure. Let's take a look at two accessories right here. These are the hands. They do have painted nails. This one has a painted thumbnail and is a fist. This one is like a I'm gonna get you type of pose, right? He has two gripping hands, by the way. I forgot to mention that. This is more of like a I'm gonna get you. Like I'm gonna claw the crap out of you. Like the picture on the back of the box, actually. Yeah, kind of like that hand right there. Here is the battle axe. This is a nice, like, hard plastic, and it has a crazy looking Evil Horde and Horde axe head, like the emblem. Evil Horde is just so cool to me. I don't know why I like the Evil Horde so much. The Fright Zone was and the Slime Pit were one of my first play sets after Castle Grayskull, and I don't remember playing with Grayskull much after getting those. I just really liked the way those looked. They were so dark and mysterious looking to me. Taking a look at the handle, we do have a grip right here, and I would say there's like a dry brush on this, like going over the top, is to make it look like maybe it's stainless steel. It does look stainless steel, even though it's plastic. Looks in person, looks really awesome. Finally, we have this crazy looking crossbow, which is green and red. And it's like, you know, like the vintage crossbows that had the actual head on the tip of them. This one has an eye in the center and is a very nice iridescent green color for the head. And they got that shine on the actual crossbow itself. And then the actual band, like the magic part of the crossbow that actually pulls back and shoots, it doesn't pull back. It's like a soft, translucent plastic. Just looks like magic. Like I feel like these crossbows are definitely shooting some sort of magic at the heroic warriors, right? Or even at the Evil Warriors. You know, none of the factions were friends in Masters of the Universe, if I'm remembering right. Finally, let's dive right into articulation. 30 points, right? So let's go ahead and look down. Really good. Can't really look up, kind of just look straight. We do have very small amount of head tilt, and the reason why is I can feel his beard right here, kind of like hitting the cross armor here. So it's nothing mysterious, it's just the way that he's sculpted and designed. Going down to the arm, we have a swivel at the shoulder, and we have a hinge. So we can go up and we can swivel. Very nice. We do have a bicep swivel. Let's see there. I'm going to hold this piece so you can take a look at the fur not moving on the shoulder. And then we have a double hinge at the elbow. So he can bring his hand up pretty close to his head. Not that close, but pretty close. Pretty good. We do not swivel at the elbow. And there's no cuts or anything at the wrist for swiveling at the wrist. We can swivel at the hand, obviously, because it's on a peg, and it's also hinged. And he comes with a battle axe, but not a sword. But his hinge on his hand is in fact in his palm. I kind of like it better when the hinges go like up this way, you know, than in. But anyways, as far as the ab crunch goes, let's take a look at his abdomen here. He does have a cut, as you see right there. So he can, yeah, that's absolutely moving right there. Very nice. We swivel at the waist, and taking a look down here at the pelvis, the legs are on pegs, as we see right there. And look at all of that articulation. So they are on pegs, so they can swivel this way at the hip. They can move out or up. And we also have a cut at the upper thigh, which is fantastic for toy photography. Masterverse is so easy to take really good toy photos of. Down here at the knee, we have a double hinge right here, as you see here. We do not swivel, but make up for it at the boot. We do have a boot swivel right here. Very cool. And then down at the feet, we do have a hinge. Maybe the side just needs warmed up right here. Yeah, I could see it. There we go. Yeah, so we do have a hinge down here at the boot, and we also have like that really nice rocker. So if we were to put this action figure into an action pose, because that's what they're supposed to do, we can get his feet spread apart and planted flat on the ground. Very nice. Everything is symmetrical as far as the articulation goes, so let's move on to this armor piece. So this is like the vintage armor right there, where you have these really cool buckles. So you should be able to just take this off. There we go. Might have to remove the head. Nope, didn't have to remove the head at all. So there is the armor. We'll take a look at that. The faux fur definitely needs the head to come off for that. There we go, right there. Typical ball joint, and we do have articulation at the neck also. Let's just go ahead and take that off, and we'll take a close look at that also. Let's start with this piece right here. This is a really nice, like, soft vinyl feeling piece. This is the cross armor. It has rivets in it. It's all matte finish. We have a gloss finish on the actual emblem, making it look really evil. I love that. This piece of faux fur looks like it's just an oval with a circle cut out, and so it could go on either way, and thankfully it's just fake fur and not real. So now we can get a really nice look at the torso. We can see that there is in fact sculpted in fur all the way throughout. And this is a bulky looking dude, man. This is a lot of muscle. Like, this is an actual Masters of the Universe action figure to me. Like, this is awesome. So I'm gonna put all this back together. Let's take a look-see. Take a look at this. I think this is where this goes. Right into the armor, just like that. So he can carry his battle axe on his back to make him look even more evil, right? Let's go ahead and put on an evil hand here. Anyways, so here we have it on this side. And then the other side, I'll put this hand back on the gripping hand so he can hold his weapon. The weapon just kind of goes on, you see right here, there's a piece that kind of goes on the forearm. Or maybe it goes on the wrist brace. Wow, it goes on the bracer, so it technically doesn't matter what hand you put on here. So here it is, my friends. This is Grizzlor. Look at this action figure. Look how great this looks. This looks fantastic. Oh man, and he's quite hefty. I feel like he's somehow not as heavy as the Club Grayskull version, but still feels really good quality, and just all that matte finish just truly just adds to the charm or like the aesthetic. I don't know what it is. It just, action, I know it sounds kind of lame, but like action figures that are matte finish just seem classier to me than like a super gloss everything, you know? Especially when it comes to skin, you know? You don't normally see glossy skin in cartoons. Okay, so one last thing we're going to be doing is comparing this to the Club Grayskull version. The coolest part about this is they're both from the same show, right? But if you think about it, the Princess of Power show, back then, whenever they were making action figures, they obviously didn't have really the technology to produce stuff like this. But if they did, I feel like it would look more like this one on this side, on the right side, the Masterverse version, because I don't remember a lot of, not very many toys in the 80s actually looking like what they look like in the cartoon. And if this was their, like their vision of what Grizzlor was supposed to look like, but maybe couldn't in the cartoon, I feel like this is what the action figure may look like. But both of these stand at about 7 inches tall. Obviously, the Masterverse version has a lot more detail than the Club Grayskull version, and they're both kind of matte finish, but this one's a little more matte finish than this. If we take a look, this one just, it's a lighter color, so it may be hard to see, but if we take a look at that leg, it's a little shinier than the one on the left side, the Club Grayskull version. One of them obviously has the faux fur and the plastic fur, and this one is just plastic fur and lacks a lot of detail. So again, they're both from the cartoon, but this one is supposed to be a 3D manifestation of Grizzlor from the cartoon, whereas this kind of like would be the action figure that would come out at the same time as the cartoon for kids to play with. So when it comes to accessories, neither one of them come with the same exact accessory. Obviously, one comes with a battle axe, one comes with a wand, one comes with a crossbow, Evil Horde crossbow, and one comes with a massive Evil Horde shield. But would they look right if you were to swap them between the two? Yeah, I don't see why not. I think that looks really cool. In fact, it makes this look even better. This is such a nice looking action figure to me. But yeah, putting his shield on here looks great. Now what about this? I feel like this going this way wouldn't really work. Like that doesn't look right to me. The crossbow just has a little bit too much detail in it for it to match this aesthetic. But the other way around, heck no, I think that looks great. So if this were in his hand, for instance, that wouldn't look bad at all, right? I think that's really cool. So I am super, super duper happy with both of these action figures. Now we got to get really good photographs of them in front of the Fright Zone. Here he is, my friends. So I'm very, very happy with this action figure. Mattel, what is Mattel doing? Like, this is nuts. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. I love how it's mass produced. That's what's really, I can't get over that fact, because this is incredible looking. You know, I also have the classics version, and I have obviously the Club Grayskull version, and this version, this is my favorite of the three. I think this is a perfect balance between what Grizzlor looked like in the cartoon and what he would look like as a toy in the 1980s if they had better toy making technology, I guess. But anyways, this is phenomenal. I'd love to know what you think about this action figure, so please drop a comment below letting me know what you think of the Mattel Masterverse Grizzlor. Please hit the thumbs up button if you like the content of this video, and please subscribe if you're new to Toy Box Nostalgia. And now I'm going to leave you with a little bit of footage of what these action figures look like in front of the Fright Zone, my friends. Thank you so much for sticking to the end, and remember, collect and shoot.
Bring on the waves, bring on the day, now I got you in front of me.